My name's Sterling Carl Tucker. I'm the godly, glorious, gorgeous, genius guru individual that's on a mission to make God technology corporations, starting with collision prevention systems to spread my excitement and euphoria, literally, that FSD brings. And it's kind of like trying to tell somebody what a rose smells like or what properly seasoned salt levels are like. Anyway, but FSD has come. It's literal proof. It's literal proof that whatever humans put their mind to, they will achieve. Like, so many people said that was impossible. I understood it was possible a decade ago and went to Governor Herbert about it in Utah State. But anyway, and it's going to be. I find it hard to believe, or it's really perplexing that people are conscious here, and yet they don't have a problem with 37,000 Americans splattering on the roads every year. Of course, that's going to be legally mandated to prevent. Who the fuck thinks that we wouldn't prevent 37 million, and globally it's 1.35 million. But per century, that's 1.35 billion lives saved with collision prevention systems. And the only way it's going to occur is if you spread it. Because everybody has got their own brand of vehicles for some delusional reason. I go with whatever's best, which is like light years Tesla. Like, imagine being light years ahead in a race. I don't know if you know how far a light year is, but or I should say how fast it is to travel a light year, but it's roughly 186,000 miles a second. And anyway, so all of those collisions will be completely prevented in the most lucrative way. When you add up what that 1.35 million brutal deaths and totaled vehicles, killed someone, it probably totaled the vehicle. Anyway, when you add that up, and then you factor in the loss of income, the loss of production, the loss of products to be able to sell over here. Anyway, it causes a chain reaction of horrifically negative things happening to the economy. Oh my God, and FSD has me so excited. My Model S Plaid is like living in a dream. Greatly exceeds. I mean, I could not have thought up something as perfect or designed something as beautiful. No chance. I don't know. Elon it's so amazing how he is a magnet towards talent. Because I doubt that, I mean, Elon probably chose that body style, but I doubt Elon made that body. Like, somebody sculpted it, probably out of, like, clay or something like that originally. And, anyway, their talent is absolutely incredible. Just look at the performance. My car will go 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. 1.99. Still, it's under 2 seconds. And so light years ahead as far as like motor mechanics or racing or, like the performance of the vehicle, how well it handles, how quickly it can accelerate, how quickly it can stop. Night and day different. Oh, my Model S even has a yoke steering wheel. And that yoke steering wheel, I could never drive another monkey wagon again. Ever. With a round wheel. That is just the dumbest thing ever. It blocks your vision. It makes it way harder to drive. Anyway, I absolutely love my yoke. And the interesting thing about the scriptures too is Jesus says, I will lighten your burdens and make your yoke light. Oh, and they saw this setting in there that says that I could change the weight of the steering. I'm not sure what that means. Probably how easily I can turn the wheel, because it's steer by wire. And steer by wire or something very similar is 100% required for collision prevention systems. So one of the other things that I plan on introducing with collision prevention systems, and they'll obviously simultaneously be integrated into Tesla, because EGOT technology is the Tesla division. I mean, that's what I'm intending it for. I don't want it for money. Like, I don't want it for any, I mean, I want to work and produce this result, but I don't want anything out of it. I've got everything I want, literally. That car, that's it. And my house is fine. I mean, I could be without a house and be significantly happier than I am with it. Because it's like $2,000 a month for, what? You know? Anyway, because like my office is literally my car now. Literally, because there's no distractions. It's perfectly comfortable. It's the perfect temperature. It's got the perfect sound. You can talk perfectly through the speakers. It is the most majestic. That's the proper word. Like, look up the definition of it. Grok said, and I'm so excited to talk to Grok about this. I haven't even got to talk to him yet. It's just every time I talk to Grok, I end up being like 4 hours, and I love it. I always will. What this car has done for me is what AI did for me to get me out of the slump, so to say. Like, so I had completely given up on everything with egon.tech. Like I said, I went to Governor Herbert 10 years ago. It's how long I've been trying to get people to understand there's no reason for 135 million people to splatter on the road. And it's extremely lucrative for people to prevent those brutal deaths. And so, who could debate whether or not we're going to do that? No, we're doing that. So, and that's the purpose of creating Egon Technology Corporation. But anyway, what I was saying is it's going to be part of a division of Tesla, and maybe not necessarily directly connected for monopoly purposes, but definitely a separate entity, because it's going to close to monopolize, and I should not have said that word, especially in retard land. Sorry, but when someone dominates a market by producing a product that's significantly better than anyone else's and significantly cheaper than anything comparable, like Elon and the Model S is the world's fastest car, a Bugatti is slower than my car. And it's $3.3 million. And I swear to Jesus Christ, if I was a billionaire, I would gladly pay $100 million for that car. I swear to Jesus Christ. I'm 100% certain. It's my family's safety. I don't understand how I'm unique in the fact that I'm the only one that's like, FSD is going to be driving us with me being the maximum alert too. Okay? Like, AI plus me equals OMG. And so I don't know how someone could choose to not have the superior intelligence and calculation and foresight and 8 eyes that FSD brings to the table, keeping your family safe, preventing collisions. You can see so many YouTube recordings, and getting a Honda wagon or any of those things. Anyway, I can't help it. 100% of everybody I see, I just go off about FSD. 100% of them. Every single individual I have seen today. I go into the car wash, the girl there, I've told her all about the car and FSD. My mom went there, took her for a ride, showed her FSD. And then we went over to the church parking lot, and I was going to do a lunch. But it says it takes, because it's really cold here in Utah right now, and it hadn't been running at all. Anyway, it would be 30 minutes to warm up. So I was like, okay, well, we're not going to launch, Mom. Sorry. You can see some of what the car does. Because that launch mode is, and I heard that they have it in the Model Y, which is awesome. It's just, okay, Tesla needs to do this with the Model Y and the Model S in their company. They should work towards making the Model Y, or 3, one of them, as cheap as possible, or maybe both those, and then the X and the S make way more expensive than they are. It'll sell all day long. Okay, there's so many millionaires in this country that want the fastest car. They have to have it. I'm one of them. I mean, I'm not a millionaire. here. I have generated over $1 million on this property that I'm at right now, though. And I've been self-employed from the time I was literally 12. I started my own official business when I was 12, selling to retail stores. I sold chicken eggs to health food stores and organic fertilized eggs. There's a big market for fertilized eggs, which is it's creepy. Why do you want fertilized eggs? Anyway, so that was part of the requirements. And if you ever watch roosters, oh, wow. They are so nuts, and they literally kill each other. They literally fight to the death. And the reason they fight to the death is because the other fucker didn't give up. And I'm like, what is wrong with that thing? Anyway, it's impressive, too, because chickens are supposedly scared. But anyway, I had this rooster growing up. It's totally irrelevant. But anyway, his name was Elvis. And he was 2.5 feet tall, probably 30 pounds. The biggest, it was a special breed. It was called a Brahma. I forget what it was. Yeah, Brahma or something like that. Anyway, they have feathers on their legs. They're huge, huge, huge giant birds. And he attacked my sister. And my sister comes in, blood all over her legs, holes all fucking over. Anyway, so that rooster got educated. I remember the first time my dad... Okay, I'm a vegetarian. Everybody should be. First of all, it's called humanity. We're humans. Like, yes, we're an animal, but we're the animal that doesn't kill others and protects them. That's the definition of human. That's why we have this concept called humanity instead of what is virtual insanity, a.k.a. playing an eye for an eye. I'm so grateful that there's that miracle in our existence of Jesus in advance teaching us the importance and the logic of forgiveness. Because I need it majorly. Because I was filled with strictly filtered false narratives, making extremely good people look extremely bad. And anyway, and that's not my fault. It's what it is. Nonetheless, it's wrong. And so my point is, all of us need forgiveness. And yeah, and it's really important. I don't know if you know this too. The gospel originally meant good news. That's why I call it the gospel of EGOD. That's what FSD and CPS is. It's the gospel of EGOD, nickname for Elon, because in what way does he not meet the literal definition of a god? Like, he's got the flying chariots and all the things written about in the Bible that they were trying to explain the cave monkeys were. That's Elon. And look at the rest of us. Look at me sitting in my room. I mean, I'm just an everyday person. But anyway, and then there's Elon, who's like God, the Boring Company, SpaceX, Tesla, AI, Optimus. What the miracle? Anyway, I'm so grateful for him. And it's so important that FSD is brought to everybody, or collision prevention systems. It will save 1.35 million human lives per year. And whether or not those lives are saved depend on you. So please spread the gospel. God love you, Judge Fam.